On the right, you'll see the palette table window. Over here, and you can see you guys understand tabs for the different ones. There's your color the color, your gradients. Okay, the properties. This is, and again, you can rearrange these, change the size if you need to. I think. All right, so you can see the scroll bar here. And whenever you draw a shape or have a line or whatever you're doing, and you want to change the fill and the stroke and how thick the line is, you go to properties. That's the quickest way to get to it. It also affects the type characters. You can go to the font here. You can do the type size here. You can center it wherever you want it to be. All of those are available to you at that time. With properties. And so if it disappears on you, that's one of the things that it has a window. See properties here? So it's up there. It shows it. All right, so if you lose. All right, so here's our little 5x5 field, we're going to call this. I've got a white background. And the first thing I'm going to show you is the shapes, okay? So you see this little thing, we're going to create circles. And they can be ellipse, but I did want to show you. So as soon as why did I click the text tool? As soon as I click that, the stuff for the object comes up. Right now, it's a 1-point outline with black and then no fill. So when I click just with this cursor and drag, you see it will be an ellipse. Okay, do you see the pink lines? That means it's a perfect circle. If I hold shift and continue to pull, you can't do anything but pull a perfect circle if you hold shift. Okay? So if you want it perfect, that's fine. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to show you guys a quick way to make a really cool cloud in the sky. All right, and actually here in a minute I'm going to turn off the outlines, but we'll do that all at once. So I'm going to take these shapes and I'm going to start drawing ellipses that will make a puffy shape eventually. Okay, and what I'm really looking at is this edge here, because we're going to make all of this in here go away. Okay, and then we're going to fill it. All right, so we're first going to build this shape. So I've drawn all these shapes, and now I'm going to click on the selection tool, click off of everything, and I'm going to select all of these shapes right here like this. Okay, and when I do that, I can go to that shape builder tool right here. See it? See what it's doing? How it's dragging through all of the pieces? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come over here and you'll see it'll do those little hashed looking marks. And you just start pulling a line all the way through these pieces. Like so. And poof, it becomes a cloud. Okay? Now, if you want to leave the line on, that's fine. You might change its color or something. At this point, it is one shape. So you can select it, maybe. You can select it, you can resize it, okay? You can change its shape that way. You can copy it, Command-C, Command-V, make another cloud, right? And then you can fill them. So I'm going to show you how to use the gradient tool. Again, okay, here we go. So these are some set already gradients, and once you get one in there, you get the tools to change the colors if you want. Okay, so now I've put a gradient in there. Are you raising your hand or are you stretching, dear? Huh? Okay, so you can rotate this. You can pull it this way or this way for the gradient. You can move the tint. I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday. See how you can move the tint? Okay. And then you can do, I'm gonna undo that real quick. And then I'm going to select both of them and see if it'll do it to both of them. I think it will. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah. So that way you have the same gradient in each cloud, right? All right. And then you could make Command-V again. Whoops. Hold on. Let's copy one of these. Command-C, Command-V. You could make it smaller. You could actually object, transform, reflect, and it'll flip it. So it's like a different cloud. Okay. and put it up here. Okay, so there you have the outline and fill, which now look like this because they're down here. And you can find that in the gradient palette. And now we're going to draw another circle to make the sun.